Broadcasting from the OCTV studios in Oxford, Michigan, this is From the Third Eye with your host, Hunter Parker.
Hello, everybody, and welcome to another edition of From the Third Eye. I'm your host, Hunter Parker, of course, as always, and I do apologize for my voice. It sounds weird. I understand that. Not sure why, but anyhow, we're here, and we got a pretty good show for you today. But before we get into today's show, which we'll be talking about various ways you can create a contact form for your website without having PHP or some other programming language on your web host. You don't have to have any of that. You can create a form and process it by using the services that I will describe to you momentarily. But first, I have some big news. That's right, some big news. Can I get a whoop whoop in this mother crapper? Whoop whoop. Thank you. I almost said the F word, and I'm not supposed to say that. So we now have an easy way for you to access all of my podcasts in one simple location. That's right. It's called the HDP Network. And this excuse me. This website or web page allows you to select the show you would like to listen to from the drop-down menu, from the third eye being selected by default. If you go to www.hdpnetwork.altervista.org, you can access from the third eye the Hunter Show, which is my show where I do tutorials on different things, and the Bashing Hour, which is the show I do with my friend Matt, the Bashing Show, where you can bash and bash and bash, kind of like the Bashing Zone was. All three shows you can find on that website. There's also a contact form there. You can fill out if you have any questions about the network or if there's a problem with the website. And pretty soon there will be an email list you can sign up for to receive updates on when we release new episodes to all three shows. So, hdpnetwork.altervista.org is the website for the network. So now I don't have to give out the show's websites anymore. You can go there and find it really simple, really easy to navigate, and you'll find all three shows there in an easy and convenient method. Can I get another whoop whoop in this place here? Whoop whoop. Thank you. So we have that out of the way. And we have a few other announcements, but we'll get to those at the end of the show. Now, what are some ways you can create a form for your website if you don't have the proper equipment on your web host? So, for example, a lot of free web hosts do support PHP, but you will need the PHP mail function, which is a setting in the programming language that allows the server to send emails from scripts that are, put on your website, like a form, for example. A lot of web hosts, to prevent abuse, don't offer the PHP mail function. So, what do you do in that case? Well, there's a few options you can choose from. If you would like a contact form or any kind of a form on your website, you can use the following services. The TechTite hosted form service, located at www.techtite.com. formsubmit.com. It is free to sign up. Once you set up your account, you can then start creating forms for your website. They have an easy to use form builder where you can use templates, or you can build one from scratch, or if you have a form you've built already in your favorite HTML editor, you can have it converted to use their service. It's really easy to use and set up, and for those that are visually impaired, the dashboard is very accessible. There's also FormSpree. That's FormSpree, SPREE, I think, .io. They're another one. You can create a form endpoint for your website, and you can design the form yourself in whatever HTML editor you use. There's also Basin, which is UseBasin. That's UseBasen.com, I think. Something like that. I haven't been there in quite a long time, but I think it's EN. I don't think it's IN. You can go there. They work the same way as FormSpree. There's also FormEasy, which is formeezy.com. They're another good one. Formbold.com is another one. And then there's one that I really like. There's also the Unstatic Forms, which is un-static.com. And finally, my favorite, formsubmit.co. Now, this one is a unique service because in order to set up your form, you need to set your form tag in HTML to a URL such as https://formsubmit.co/ your email address. Once you upload your form to your website and submit it for the very first time, it will send an email to that address with a link you must click to activate the form. Once activated, the form submission you submitted will be sent, and you can then change it, your tag in HTML, you can change it to the unique string of characters to replace your email address. So that way, if somebody views your website with your source code, they won't see your email address and spam you. So that's a great service to use as well, is FormSubmit. They're wonderful. Another service that I like is called Quest Forms, KWES forms.com. You can go there and set up a form there as well. There are services out there where you can create actual form scripts that you can install on your own website if your web host supports that kind of functionality, like I said, with the PHP mail function. So definitely check those out. So those are some services you can use if you need a form for your website and don't have the proper technical knowledge or stuff on your web server. And it's really neat. So check all those out. Before we go, since my voice is about to go kaplooey, before we go, real quick, I want to mention that we are now also available on listennotes.com. Yes, that's new for us. We've been added to the Listen Notes directory. So not only can you find us on Amazon, Spotify, and Apple, you can also find us on listennotes.com. Just search for From the Third Eye and you shall find it. So congratulations to From the Third Eye for that. With all that said, thank you so much for tuning in. I'm Hunter Parker. If you have any comments or questions about the show, you can send me an email. and I'll be happy to get back to you. Don't forget to check out the HDP Network, where you'll find this show and my other 2 shows. hdpnetwork.altervista.org is the website. Check it out. You're not going to be disappointed. I think you'll enjoy the shows. So check out the HDP Network for more information on all 3 shows. With all that said, thanks for tuning in. I'm Hunter Parker, and we'll see you guys next time.